Hey friends, this is Chuck Marone with Strong Towns. I want to talk to you today about dollar stores. I was in a conversation this last weekend at a conference I was at, and I was asked about dollar stores and whether we should ban dollar stores or go in and remove them, whether we should go in and try to get other things built. And it occurred to me that we really don't often understand what a dollar store represents. A dollar store we should think of in an economic ecosystem as an invasive species. It is something that is not natural to that habitat, something that has come in and in a sense invaded that habitat because the habitat is denuded. I want you to think about a rainforest. If we go down and we tear down a rainforest and you've got this denuded landscape, maybe the rain comes in and washes away what remaining soil nutrients there are. You have a place kind of devoid of the types of things that would create a rainforest. If you just back off, if you just walk away from that, the rainforest is not going to grow back. What's going to grow back are a bunch of invasive species, right? Things that will thrive in this nutrient poor kind of environment. If you want to restore the rainforest, you don't go in and plant a sequoia. You don't go in and rip out the invasive species and then walk away. Neither of those things solve the problem. What you need like the starting building blocks that creates the rainforest, the starting nutrients. You have to actually start with underbrush and undergrowth and have that grow up and have that grow into smaller trees, get them pruned out so you get some large growth. It's a process that takes place over time. When we look at a neighborhood that has been robbed of its core and its essence and its vitality, and we've stripped out the nutrients of having people to be able to walk around to neighborhood stores and exist in this place like humans have for thousands of years, what happens is we wind up with this nutrient poor landscape. And into that you get food deserts, into that you get dollar stores, into that you get the big box stores and the franchises and the other things that just suck out the remaining nutrients. I'm not for dollar stores. I just recognize what they are. They're actually a sign of a denuded landscape. If we want to get rid of them, if we don't want them, and we shouldn't want them in our neighborhoods, what we have to do is the hard work of reconnecting these ecosystems. We have to do the hard work of actually building that underbrush. We can't go in and just plant a Trader Joe's or whatever it is that you think should go in that neighborhood. It won't work. We have to start with what is there. Reconnect people, reconnect places, start to get the next increment of stuff going. What can we do out of a tent? What can we do out of a small storefront? What's the thing we can do to solve the urgent crises that people in this neighborhood are experiencing? When we can match that type of thing with a small scale kind of operation, we can start to get things going. We can recreate and restore those nutrients to that neighborhood and ultimately create a feedback loop that will give us the ecosystem again, give us the rainforest again, give us the kind of businesses that we're looking for. There's no shortcut to building an ecosystem. There really isn't. But the great thing about it is that what it takes to actually do it is within all of our grasp. It's within all of our means.